Okay, so continuation regarding the fungus. Speedo came home. Speedo was absolutely fine, from what I can tell, because I spent a whole day staring at him. Nala came home, and then a few days later, Nala started showing a tiny sliver of fur missing, and I thought it was because I Lysol wiped this thing like this, and there was kind of soap bubble stuck on it, and she licked one wire before I could wipe it down with a wet cloth and dry it out. I assume that's where she lost the fur because of the position of it, and it was very small. It was concentrated to one small portion of her nose, and the timing. But I noticed there was more, and then I realized maybe it's because she groomed herself and spreaded the thing. I just kind of just discounted it as fungus, only because I expected the fungus to progress really fast. And of course, I assumed that Speedo would have it on his nose. Of course, Speedo had a long streak on the top of his nose, on his face, and I thought that was just from like a little rough and tumble kind of thing. But it's very possible that Nala gave it to Speedo, and it's just that it's very slow progressing, possibly because it's just starting, and also because I wipe down the cage every day. But it's not going to treat their problem. It's only maybe preventing the spread from getting out of hand really fast. But uh, my biggest problem is how do I treat them together. So I'm still probably going to have to bathe them separately, but I will bathe them. I don't care if they don't like it. I don't care if they end up hating me for months, but I am going to treat them, because the last thing I want is for them to lose their fur because of something I'm not willing to do. So rather than, play nice and wait and coax them into a bin, I'm just going to grab them as soon as those things come in, the product comes in, which will be in about 5 to 7 business days. But they already told me within 2 minutes of me ordering it, they already said it's being processed. So the procedure is they'll send me an email, and I like this website. It's called well.ca, WELL.ca. It's a Canadian shipping company, and their products are shipping at like $3 if it's under $14 order. So otherwise, it qualifies as free shipping. So I could have bought something, but it was $3 shipping. I really don't care. My total came to $15, compared to me running around town trying to look for it. That is. But anyway, regarding that, it's supposedly you're supposed to measure, I think, 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon per cup. I don't know how many cups are in my thing, but I'm probably going to have to use about 4 tablespoons or teaspoons, whatever the measurement is, because I used like half a canister of each. So I'm looking at one whole canister of the sand. So I'll try to measure it out maybe, or figure it out math wise. But I think I'm supposed to do it every day. I'll have to reread the email she sent me, but I'm gonna start it right away. I'm already delaying it by another week almost, so I'm just hoping my babies can hold out until then. Um, it, and the reason why they're sleeping so much and not very active is probably because they're not well from the food, the oxbow food not being very good for them, and also because they're choosing not to eat it because they don't like it. And I thought they just didn't like it because it was different from the food they were being fed at the store, which is probably even lower quality. But apparently, they're probably very underweight. I was asking her about how bony they should feel, and she said it's really hard to tell. I wasn't able to find a good digital scale, so I'll probably go out and shop around online before I go back to Walmart again. I want to find one for a good price and a good quality one, preferably with a bowl, because I don't know how I'm supposed to weigh them without them jumping out. Um, but she did say that it will take 1 to 3 months to see improvement, but some people noticed their chins were just more alert even after a week of eating the food, the change in the diet, and the chins readily changed over. They wanted to eat it, which is important too. They don't want to eat it. They're eating it out of just the fact that they're so hungry, but they're not benefiting from it because the oxbow isn't very good for them. So anyway, I'm eager to get the new food. Everything should start arriving by Friday. So Friday, I'm expecting the food and the wood chews, and her shipping on the wood chew is fantastic. Some places wanted $22 for shipping. So her shipping is only $11, and then it was like $1 more for every pound of extra stuff you ordered. So minimum $11 shipping. But the more you order, the cheaper it is. And then I should be expecting the foot powder around the same time, or maybe the following week. And then the following week after that, I should get the rose herb, the mountain rose herbs, and then the other herbs from Forever Feisty Chinchillas. And then sometime in the next week, I should also get a confirmation for the flying saucer, and I will do my best to email and cancel the Oxbow portion because I'm not going to go with Oxbow. If I know that they did that to save a buck with the chinchilla and the rabbit food and all that, I am not going to feed it to my hamsters. Because the last thing I want to do is kill my hamsters and force them to eat something that's healthy, supposedly, but it's not very good for them. This place wanted quite a lot. I was looking at about $30 to ship this product, but I'm gonna go back and look at it. I don't remember the brand, the website off my head, but I think I did link it. But it was really expensive to ship. But the food was really good. It was on sale, but the price to ship was really expensive. And I think today's the last day for the sale. It's 40% off. So I definitely will go order that instead of the Oxbow. So yeah. All right, guys.